Hello, everybody. Welcome to Culture Vulture. The new intro was done by the other brother, Sean. How's everybody doing today? Before we get started, like, subscribe, share this out on all your appropriate social media platforms. I am Connor, and this, of course, is...
Oh, hey, I'm James. What's going on? Sorry.
What's up,
There's a guy behind me before.
There was.
Long story.
So what's going on, man?
There was a long line at the bathhouse this afternoon. Oh, I've had a day, but it's all good. Things are good. Well, yeah, so things are good. I don't know. Things are good. Things are really good. But Lisa Marie Presley fucking died.
Oh, no, actually, I got breaking news for you.
You just can't have a perfect
day,
I have
breaking news for you. Just before we went live, I saw it. Robbie Knievel passed away at the age of 60, son. Robbie fucking Knievel died today.
Okay, that's, yeah.
I'm trying to
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant Evil Knievel. Wait, who?
Right.
Son, I'm only joking. That's sad. I'm sorry. It's like Evil Knievel's like not even relevant anymore.
He died of pancreatic cancer.
You know, Ted Knievel died. Like what? Like yeah, it's cut. Oh, that's a shame. No, I don't want to hear that. Why do you see? No,
well,
don't start off with that fucking shit. Died. Pancreatic cancer. So, that's the fucking. That's
Lisa Marie Presley, Robbie Bachman,
no,
and
that's I don't want to.
And Evil Knievel, as of today, all passed on. That's
I had an ex-girlfriend. I had a Jewish ex-girlfriend who used to tell me that like things like that happened in threes. So I just stay the fuck away from her until like somebody dies. So like Robbie Knievel, all right, you cleared the air, I guess, right? Like is this
we're now
was
safe.
This like de-stocked fucking celebrity deaths? I'm sorry, but like you know what I mean? Like Priscilla Presley died. I'm like, oh. Okay, and then they're like wait, not Randy Bachman. So it's also the also reds. Like when Elvis died, big deal. When Priscilla dies, I mean not Priscilla, Lisa Marie. It should have been Priscilla. Honestly, I would rather have Priscilla die right now. I'm so, like, why isn't it? Why can't it be Priscilla? Like, why did she? She's had it. I mean, she was a child bride, so she's probably only like 35.
Holy shit! Yeah, somehow Lisa Marie's older than her.
Why can't it be Priscilla? Yeah, so my mother's my sister. Yeah, so Lisa Marie Presley instead of like Elvis. So Robbie Knievel, like Evil Knievel, and then Robbie Bachman, Randy Bachman. Like, so I guess we dodged a bullet, except 2 of the 3 are dead. So 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Fuck Hollywood. Sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry they're dead, but like, what do I care? Like, they're just on the red carpet, like all bloated and fat. Like look at Lisa Marie Presley. She looked like Elvis Presley before he died. Like sitting on the stage, like all fat and shit. I live alive. Excuse me. Remember that Eddie Murphy? Like, I'm sorry, but like, she just didn't look well. I will say this though, she could have been a real royal fuck up. That was gross. Be like a dad like that and shit. Like, dude, her dad's buried in the backyard like a fucking hamster.
I think she's going right next to him.
Where's your dad buried? Like 20 feet from the driveway.
I thought they flushed him.
So she actually look. I mean, she got weird. She married Nicolas Cage. Like, what? Because he's like he married her because he's obsessed with Elvis. He's such a loser. He's a weirdo.
I thought she married
he
Michael
probably
Jackson.
Had a fetish for Elvis and like took it out on her. So she did. So she's a little, but you know, Lisa Marie, she wasn't a bad person. I don't think she was bad. She wasn't like out fucking around. She wasn't like Anna Nicole Smith. Boy, I'm glad she's fucking feeding worms. Anyway,
Dude, do you remember when she fucking
because
died?
she was so detrimental to
Do you remember
everything.
when she fucking died and they literally? I remember, dude. I'll
Yeah.
never forget this.
You remember
It was
the
like
party? Yeah.
it was
Wait,
3 weeks.
no.
It was 3 weeks after she died. The news
party
was.
I threw.
Yeah.
Now you ungrateful bastard.
No, but it was like 3 weeks after she died, and they're like, "This is week 3 after Anna
Remember
Nicole Smith's death." And I was like, "Who the fuck?" I was like 10. I was like, "Who the fuck cares? She's dead." Fuck what
Dude,
the
they were
fuck?
like outsider. Yeah, they were like outside her house. They were like, and Anna Nicole Smith has not returned home yet today. She's been dead for 2 weeks. And Howard something is with the. It's
We
like,
spoke to the doctor who
dude,
cleaned her.
You know why I hate her? This is a weird angle. I brought the
Kurt Angle.
Do you know why? Do you know what I hate the most about Anna Nicole Smith? Not seriously, because she hurt Marilyn Monroe's reputation, man. When Marilyn Monroe did not do all the right things in life, but what that woman went through with Arthur Miller, she got fucking abused hard. She got beaten by Joe DiMaggio. She just made poor decisions, but it didn't give men an excuse to beat the fuck out of her and insult her and humiliate her. Like for Anna Nicole Smith being like, "Oh, look at me," like it's like that's not Marilyn, motherfucker. Like I'm sorry, I become more of a Marilyn fan when I get Anna Nicole Smith.
It's weird your camera froze.
Anna Nicole Smith and Pamela Anderson are fucking. All they are Sith and fucking clap bitches, bro. So I couldn't call them bitches. I take that back. I had a bad day today, but they're Sith and clap, man. That's all they are. Anna Nicole Smith and Pamela Anderson. They're nothing. They're talentless fucking gawker asshole piece of shit.
Wait, hold on. Hey, hold on. Give me a second.
Dude, you know Tommy Lee got beat up by his son.
Wait, your camera. Your camera froze. I'm gonna stop it. I'm not gonna stop the episode. Oh no, wait, nope, it's back. Okay, cool. Your camera froze for like a minute there. It was really fucking odd looking.
I blame the Chinese. I do.
I blame him for everything. I stubbed my toe and I'm like, you motherfucker. I'm
gonna get canceled today.
That's fine. So
so you are such a I'm not. I almost went to an Asian accent. No.
Don't Shane Gillis yourself, man. Do not fucking Shane Gillis yourself.
Shane Gillis. Don't Shane McGowan yourself. Shane McGowan, such a legend. Sing for us, Shane. Fuck the Pogues.
You're an idiot.
Fuck, he's probably gonna come to my house and fight me now. Shane McGowan sucks dick. Sorry.
So this happened today.
I'm very arrogant.
Today we've got some good news.
Oh, come on. We got to look at this fucking dried up piece of shit.
Inflation has come down.
Just show pictures of my exes.
Over the last 12 months, it has fallen 6.5 to 6.5%. That's down from 7.1% the month before. It's down from 9.1% this summer. Inflation is now at its lowest level since October of 2021. When we look at just the last 3 months, we see
it's not lower. Inflation is not lower at all because eggs went up to what, $7 a fucking carton?
No, hold on. Let the president speak because I'd like to do commentary while he's talking. I will do it in mime. Go ahead.
To 1.8%.
This is what I want to do when I hear Joe Biden.
Basis. It's down
or Donald Trump.
More than 11% in the first 3 months of last year. So the data is clear. Even though inflation is high in major economies around the world, it's coming down in America month after month, giving families some real breathing room. And the big reason is falling gas prices. My administration took action to get oil onto the market.
No, they didn't.
Bring down prices. Now gas is down more than $1.70 from its peak. And that adds up to a family with a typical.
By the way, I just want to say that it may be down $1.70, but it was $1.75 when he came into office, and it went up to $4.50, $5.25 in Pennsylvania. It's $3.60 here. So
wait, you were listening. Were you actually paying attention to the lyrics? Because I just let Biden talk. It's like my old grandfather. Well, in my day, and you had an onion on your belt because that was the style of the times. I'm like, cool. Warren Harding was a good man. Would you like some Teapot Dome scandal, Grandpa?
Yeah, but inflation is not.
Who wheeled Grandpa down the hill?
Inflation is not down. They're just making shit up.
I know that. I just went shopping. I
know.
Dude,
eggs, like
the price of eggs is crazy in America.
Well, I eat eggs all the time
because the chickens are dying from global warming.
I stopped eating eggs
because the chickens are dying from greenhouse gases.
I didn't stop eating eggs, but I stopped buying them regularly because they're $7 a carton out here. I live in fucking farmland.
No, I still fucking buy them. Fuck the government.
I tighten my belt, son. Tighten my fucking belt.
I said it. I didn't mean to.
With 2 vehicles.
I did tighten my belt. Are you kidding me, dude? It's hard right now. I'm not like I have a decent job and it's hard, man.
I have a good job and it's still kind of hard between everything, like all the bills and shit. Like my rent went
You
up.
have a good job. Yeah, you have. I mean, yeah.
My rent went up, and then now Scranton put in a fucking they're putting in water pipelines everywhere out of fucking nowhere. I don't know why, but now my rent went up.
Scranton,
Scroton, which is a town out here. Scrot Run. But
Scott
now
Run. That's called Scott Run.
But now they fucking
Is it really Scout? Did they say Scout?
Yeah, but
did they really say Scout out there? Scout.
Dude,
Run?
they say fucking hoagies.
Ew, I can hear that accent. My name's Bree. Would you like a blue job? No, Bree. Bibbity boppy boop.
But other than my rent going up through my landlord, now Scranton additionally taxed something on for the water. So the water went up another $100 on top of that, which it used to never do that. So now I have to eat that shit.
Why?
I don't know.
You guys have the Lackawanna. There's a river. There's free water running through the fucking town.
Dude, there's a fucking...
You guys have rivers. Like, it's hard to get over bridges.
But right across from me, there's a man-made lake called Lake Scranton. Lake Scranton is man-made. It was never there, and it's owned by the American Water Company. And the American Water Company has also, even though they have their own fucking reservoir, they've also hiked their fucking prices.
Every single
you know why? Do you know why?
Because they're fucking greedy.
That water is in Dasani. Look in the back of the fucking... No, hold on. Look at the back of your fucking bottles next time. Next time you go to the store, you get Poland Spring. They will source from Poland Spring. They will source from whatever they can. No, dude, look at the back of your water bottles. That Scranton place is on the back of those water bottles. I'm telling you, they fucking sell that water.
Yeah, I just don't drink Dasani or that
and they had
shit.
that fucking reserve. That's a business thing. And do you think any of that money goes back into infrastructure?
No, it doesn't.
Like, oh, the highways are fucked up. Taxes will be going up. What about all that free water? I can't hear you over the Russian water. What, Bree? Blowjob?
Well, it's funny. It's funny you mentioned the highways because I always said I make fun of the highways out here because I live in Lackawanna County and I said Lackawanna is an Indian word for constant road work. They're constantly working on the fucking highways and roads, but it never gets. It's like 112. It never gets fixed. There's always potholes, but there's construction equipment everywhere, and it's like,
yeah, dude,
what the fuck are we doing, man?
Well, you know, for personal reasons, I used to go out to Scranton for family stuff, and like, I was out there all the time. I seen that shit. I'm like, yo, this is so backwards. I love it there. It's so it makes you feel smart when you go there. It must be aggravating because you have to live there. In the Valley of the Stupid.
It's so funny you say that because
Valley of the Stupid.
It's so funny you say that because I really feel like I'm not trying to brag. I'm a smart fucking dude. But then when I came here, I was like, oh, I'm like the most intelligent person in the fucking world here. Like they don't even say retard or they don't say Down syndrome. This one woman told me that her child had, and I quote you, the Down syndrome. She said he had the Down syndrome. And I was like, that's not what the fuck that is. But yeah, none of the money ever goes back. Like I think they're, and on top of that, by the way, before I go on, like my paycheck, I have to pay tax to Pennsylvania. I also have to pay a separate tax to fucking Scranton. And then on top of that, I paid my taxes last year. And because I worked for New York City and I didn't live here yet, I lived here at the end of fucking June. They fucking literally, they're like, you owe us $800. And I was like, no, I don't. And they're like, all right, well, we want to copy your W-2 from New York. But you have to pay it first. That's what they told me. You have to pay it first. And I was like, I'm going to fucking kill you.
That's such a sham because they're collecting it. And then it takes time to get it back. They just want your
he told me he was
probably that money. So they're like, all that money has to come in. You have to pay it no matter what. Or you fuck up their numbers.
Well, he told me, he's like,
what a bully.
He goes,
I hate the United States.
Pay it,
I hate every fucking country. This world sucks.
Oh yeah, it's over. But he said if you pay it, we'll give you back the fucking money right away. And I was like, on the phone, I went, no, you won't. And he's like, no, we will. And I was like, no, you won't. You won't. You absolutely will not.
Dude, it's so weird. Who cares? Fuck them.
I'm not even gonna ask for the money back. I'm gonna pay the money I owe and then just
really good, Connor. Great life choice. Take a full. That's for me, dude. That's like, what is that? Like half a paycheck? That's $800 fucking. What are you doing? Yeah, I'll just let them keep it so they can get. Fat
I'm gonna fight it, but I guarantee I'm not gonna.
But you fought.
I'll fight it, but $20 says I don't get it back. Well, I don't want to do $20 because then I'll be out. Yeah,
Connor, you got to make better choices.
Yeah, no, you're right on that one.
You're a gambler. That's what your problem is.
You gotta know when to suck them. Know when to fuck them.
You're like, yo, if you get like Connor, I'm $1,000 out at the baccarat table, but I swear to God, the next one's mine. Give me $100 and I'll bet you $50 I'll nail it. I'm 1150 debt. Like,
Yeah, but
you're
how
a
many people from New
asshole.
York do we
Let's
know
gamble
like
with
that?
guy.
Yeah, we know a lot of people from New York.
That's
like
why
that.
I don't have friends. That I'm
I
an
know.
asshole. Do you know what, dude? I told you this week. I'm an arrogant person, and I don't mean.
I
to
told
be,
you
but
you
I am
weren't arrogant.
I hate people. I don't like anything.
I told you you weren't arrogant.
I'm arrogant. I don't deal with this shit.
No,
I see
it's
like
not
the
arrogance.
Kardashians and people worshiping them, and I'm just like,
That's
like
not
the
arrogance.
TV, anything. I'm
It's
just
not
like
arrogance.
I don't. Connor, remember? Do you remember the last time I owned a TV was 2002? I haven't had a TV in over 20 years.
Yeah. But that's not arrogance, though. You're just an older soul. You're like me. I don't watch TV. I watch like First 48 because
I was born. I was
mysteries and
born
shit.
in 1913. You know, seriously. I was actually friends with those actresses though. But literally, you knew that. Remember Mary Carlisle? It's like I go find her. Oh, she's still alive. Cool. I was
Gotta
friends with her
know
twice.
when
Then.
to
Fuck it.
sunk 'em.
I bet you I was killed. I was
Know
killed after
when
World
to
War.
funk
I was killed in the 60s, and then was reborn in the 80s. I ended up in Dad's nuts, like through a bad batch of Tang.
You were killed in
Dad
the
like drank
60s
some
with
Tang
like
in
the fucking Black
65.
Panther
I
party
went back
from
into his
fucking
balls.
Forrest Gump.
Dad met Mom. Dad met Dad. I'm talking about the birth of our fucking nation. I mean, our family.
Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
because I'm the firstborn. You better hear up. I gave some of that
Stays in their
cosmic dick
pockets.
juice to you. That's why you were born. That's why you're 6 foot.
Ew.
I know that I needed protection. So I created you in my own image, just bigger and more beautiful, which much to my chagrin, I wasn't human yet. And I didn't know that would work against me because you get all the babes.
You're right there,
Do you
Zygo.
like how I just made you like the man right now?
A month, every single month, that stays in their pockets instead of
Oh,
being
this guy.
spent at the pump.
What a gay ending. Sorry. That was just terrible. Holy shit. I didn't expect that. I thought that was just going to be him talking.
While the president speaks, I think I'll just go back in time to a pack of 1992 Topps baseball. I'm doing a bad job of opening these. Look at this. Sorry, we can't do this now. I'm the worst person in the world.
So,
Is that Jim Abbott? I don't even know.
Greg Abbott? Is he in a
Is that
wheelchair?
Jim Abbott? Who has said that? Who the fuck has asked that question since like 1994? Is that Jim Abbott?
Probably some dude in a fucking airport bar.
Is that Marlene Dietrich?
So,
Yeah. So anyway, I says to Babel, I says,
good Simpsons reference. Solid.
dun dun dun.
So,
No, that's Great Gatsby, bro. But yeah,
Bart's,
reference.
yeah. So, I mean, we're doing good with the inflation shit. I mean, we're fine, I guess. However,
Really? Have you gone shopping? Everything's up, dude. My money doesn't go anywhere anymore. Thank God I invest in fucking wampum and fucking like slave tears. Never ever not a market for slave tears. I didn't say the color of the people either. So they're anybody slaves from all walks of life. I want everybody enslaved. You know what? I'm not racist. I want everybody in shackles. You, me, Mom, President Biden, Trump. We're all in shackles. We're slaves. But guess what? Now that we're all enslaved, this is the secret to mankind's world peace, Connor. If we're all enslaved, no one runs us. We're all free. But we just wear the shackles because we like jewelry. If we all enslave each other at once, the United States and every country across the world, we agree to get in the shackles, just like Josh and Dahmer, we will find world peace. If we all get in the shackles,
dude,
ladies and gentlemen,
I was like,
there will be world peace.
I was like, where the fuck is he going with this? And then you said shackles, and I was like, oh, he's going back to Josh.
Which one of these vapes is the cause of all this? And my light just went out. So all three. That's a highlight because I just fucked myself. It took me so long to get.
He's Neil Chatterjee. Neil, it's great to see you. Your reaction to that story?
Whoa, hold on. I didn't watch this before. I thought that was a fucking still picture of the dude. Like they were like, oh, this dude. But
former Federal Energy Regulatory Commission chair. He's Neil.
I thought
Chatterjee.
he was still the whole
Neil,
fucking
it's great
time.
to see you. Your reaction to that story?
I mean,
Yeah,
it's just
what
a
is it?
recipe for disaster. It's another example of government reaching into every facet of our lives. Now they're coming for our stoves. You got to be kidding me. Let consumers decide. The government should not be telling us how to cook our food.
Yeah, what's
Cook
next?
our
Scented
food.
candles?
He has no problem cooking food.
Well, not scented candles, pets. If you really want
Hell
to do
yeah.
something about asthma, ban pets.
That lamp's
that's
so
terrible.
piece of
No.
shit.
So
Ban
they're
pets.
so they're gonna ban.
Can we ban pets?
So they've they
hate
proposed
animals.
banning fucking gas stoves. I don't know if you saw that.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm angry right now. What?
You're making pigs.
What? Am I doing something wrong? Is this not supposed to happen on air? This? Look how fucking ghetto I am. People probably think I'm Charlie Chaplin without the comedy. But let me tell you a story. No, actually, you tell me the story. Why is this guy looking like that? Is that Clarence Thomas?
No.
Oh, no.
So they're gonna ban gas stoves, and then they made up a fake study saying that gas stoves are linked to brain damage and asthma.
Put on that old gray bonnet with the blue ribbon on it, cause what the fuck are these people talking about? Why? What the
You're
fuck?
not going to ban pets. Not an hour watch.
Cause...
You know, the American Gas Association says the Consumer Product Safety Commission, the
American
EPA
Gas
do not say that gas stoves are a significant contributor to bad air quality. You know, remember they were going after shower heads for water. But I want to get to this. The Transportation Secretary, Pete Buttigieg, he's again called out for
Petey butt plug. Let's get it right. It's Petey butt plug.
flying an FAA jet, a government plane, to New York City for media interviews and to sit down with the ACLU. Neil, he could have Skyped or done a Zoom call.
This dude looks like he's looking into the face of fucking death.
Why is his physical presence
I'm outraged.
Wait. Hold on. I've realized something. I think, and I may be wrong, I think this lady is drunk.
Yo, that host is wild. Look at her. Yo, wait, hold on, stop. Don't say anything. Look at her glasses. They're centered point perfect between her chin and her forehead. But look at all the real estate. It looks like a stripe around a torpedo head. Wow. Dude, she's rocking the 6 head. I mean, I'm one to talk, but I hide my...
Wait, hold on. Tell me if I'm right, because I might be wrong, but I'm picking up. She's either on Xanax.
You might be crazy.
She might. Okay,
oh, yeah?
Joel. She's either on Xanax.
She might be my type of gal.
Or she's drunk. Listen to the way she's talking.
Why is his physical presence required with the...
Why is his physical presence?
Oh, okay.
ACLU. You know
But how come?
Neil?
Hold on. When you talk about energy, I want to talk to you about. Let me ask you a question. Hold on. When you
I'm not going to criticize
when you talk on the guest store, when you're like on there, does anybody even tell you like you're so fucking obnoxious? You don't even know me. My fucking father doesn't even like to talk to me like that. Fuck off.
Criticize
She's
them
drunk.
For flying. I'm not going to criticize
She's drunk.
anyone
She
for
had
flying.
some
That's
fucking
their
mimosas,
choice.
bro.
The problem becomes
She's a mimosa
when
Mary.
they choose to apply
Mimosa
the
Monique.
rules to thee, but not
It's American.
for me.
I like the name
It's
Mary.
The same thing. The first ladies tweeting out pictures, cooking on a gas stove. I think Americans are fine with people using gas stoves and flying places. They just don't want the government telling them, well, we can do it, you can't.
Well, that's a good point. Neil Chatterjee, it's a pleasure having you on. We'll have you again on again soon, okay? It's good to see you.
That lady's drunk, by the way. I didn't watch this beforehand because I was trying to pull the fucking story up. But that's a drunk woman if I've ever seen one.
Dude. Cool. Look, I found another Gallagher. There's Gallagher the comedian, Noel and Liam Gallagher, and now Dave Gallagher of the Angels. We have another Gallagher. This is a fucking breakthrough. I'm holding this. Noel, Liam Gallagher with Melons, and now Dave Gallagher with the California Angels in 1991 because he just came via trade, I think, or he got released by the Mets. Am I right? Oh, he went to the Mets after this. This is pre-Mets, but I remember Dave Gallagher.
Whatever. That was
what,
so
Connor?
off
Connor, do you want to slice?
It was
would
so
you like
random, dude.
pie?
Huh?
Wait, what happened? What'd I do?
I said that was so off topic.
I don't know. I picked up a card from that pack. I struggled to open it. It said Gallagher, and I was thinking of fucking Oasis. You remember them? They were a champagne supernova in the sky. It's gonna be okay. And then they stopped coming to the United States because it wasn't.
I thought they stopped coming to the
next week.
United States
we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about
other.
who. We're gonna talk about the Toadies and Possum Kingdom. No, I like Oasis. They're okay. I'm American though. I have my hang-ups about them.
All right. I only like one song from them. That's it. I like "Don't Look Back in Anger" because it sounds like a fucking Beatles song. That's it. They did a very good job, and the guitar part is fantastic because it's chords that are broken up. It's a fantastic song.
It's pretty colossal sounding.
I
Yeah,
don't
they're
like
pretty good, man.
Oasis.
The first two albums are legendary. The
I don't
first
like
two albums are
Oasis
legendary.
because
They're like on the
I
par of like REO Speedwagon's High Infidelity is one of
it's
those like
fucking
albums where it's like,
awesome.
holy fuck, like you're
Kevin
lucky if you
Cronin
ever
sings it
get
from
one.
the heart.
Like what every track is really good, and the first two Oasis albums are that. That's insane. That was like impossible for them to follow up anyway. So, but I don't know. Noel Gallagher's got a pretty good solo career, and Liam's just still jumping out of kiddie pools naked and fucking peeing on stuff. So it's all par for the course. They're just older. But Noel's doing good. He's the good one. If you're gonna pick a good one, but yeah, I think there's a Team Noel I had a T-shirt coming in.
I just don't like Oasis because there was this girl I was friends with, and she's like, "Hey, this is you," and she sent me Wonderwall, and I was like, "No."
Ah, you got Wonderwalled.
I was like, "No." We were friends, like we were legitimate.
Like, girls had that as girls all. Dude, you remember like when that's like? Do you remember when AIM came out and like every girl had like their AIM name was Wonderwall, like their year, their like every number because every girl had Wonderwall. It was like 6448. It just made no sense. Oh god, I could tell you like 5 girls that had Wonderwall as their AIM name. I'm like, that's original, honey. She's like, well, after all, I'm like, don't you dare.
Yeah, that one weirded me out because we were friends. And she's like, "Hey, check this out. This is what I think of you." And she sent me Wonderwall, and I was like, listening to it because I never like I don't really listen to Oasis, so I never really heard it. And then I listened to it, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I was like, okay. And I was like, hey, yeah, we're friends. And she's like, nah, I know. And I was like, no, we're not. Like, that's weird. But
I know, you know what you do? If a woman ever does that to you again, which they shouldn't because you're married, but I'm saying if a woman ever sent you that, just say, what is a Wonderwall? And as she's confused, just walk away. But just remember one thing, Connor. When you do that, when you walk away, don't look back in anger.
shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Oh shit! Did I just make a fucking reference? No, I'm just kidding.
You're like Wolf. You're like fucking Michael Keaton and the other guys. Guys, just be quiet, all right?
Hey guys,
make sure you
just
creep.
One thing, guys. Hey guys, don't go chasing waterfalls, okay?
Stop
Just
doing
don't go
it.
chasing waterfalls.
It's not.
Did you
funny
just make
anymore.
a TLC reference? I don't know what you're talking about. Guys, I got to get back to work. And then he's like, "There's a rapist in Central Park walking pairs." He's like, "Disregard that." Actually, no, don't disregard that. It was like,
no, the best one when he goes.
Keaton's great.
The best part of that movie is when they go to visit him and he goes, "Guys, I told you to be cool, okay? I got to work at the police station, and then I got to work here at Bed Bath & Beyond to pay for my bisexual son's like college." And the way he says it, it's just like, oh, okay, you can't make that today.
Wow. I'm sitting here vaping. With propylene glycol. It's probably gonna give me cancer, and shrivel both of my balls. But I've been vaping. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to be in a better mood today because I had such a bad day.
No, I know. That's
People
why I'm
like,
like,
is he drinking? Like,
That's-
no, you know my day. You heard my day. I don't talk about my day publicly, but yeah, I had a day. So I'm just trying to be in a good mood. I don't want to come on here and just be a grumpy fuck.
No,
you know?
I'm
not slurring my speech, so. So anyway, as I was saying to the girl behind the counter who had the cans of Raquel Welch.
Oh, dude, hold on. Off topic. So I went shopping. It's funny you said that about hitting on people. So I went shopping. Well, I realized how fucking my border is not all the way whatever it is. Whatever. So I went shopping and
it's cool looking though.
They had this girl.
It's like opaque.
Yeah, it's opaque. So they had this girl ring me up. I won't mention what store or anything, but she was obviously slow. And there's an older dude there. He had to have been like 60, and he's just hitting on her. And he says some weird shit because she's like, "Hey, can you enter your number into the fucking into the thing so you can get your points?" And he's like, "Well, what's your number, babe?" And then he looks at me, and I looked at him, and I literally just visibly shook my head because I was like, no.
Oh, it was like a case of hot tarts in love.
No. He was an older dude. He was like 60. He was just a dude who happened to be single and 60. And then she was like 20 years old, but
she was taking batting practice.
Yeah. But she was slow, and she starts laughing, and she's like, I swear to God, she goes, "That's so funny. I haven't heard something that funny in my entire life." And I'm like,
okay, but you know what though? Hold on, before you twist into where you're going, before you might upset our 2 subscribers, it's cute in a way. she probably doesn't
Sure.
ever get attention, and it's
Oh,
nice that
okay.
that guy did that.
From
And then
that-
he walked away. He didn't like fucking like he didn't. I don't know. It's cute. I had a bad day. I'm trying to see the good in things again because I just was so negative today.
No. I get it.
Stoned.
I get it. But then, then like, so she goes to ring me up.
But it got cringy.
It got super fucking cringy.
Did it get cringy?
Because he literally goes to walk away.
I love this.
He goes to walk away and he goes, bye, babe. He's like, all right. He's like, I'll see you later. Bye, babe. And I was like, that's...
Ooh, it's getting juicy.
Yeah, I was like, that's weird. And she's, obviously slow. You could just see it. And she goes, okay. And I was like, that was a weird reaction. Like, that's fucking weird. So she goes and rings me up.
It was like a horny shudder.
Yeah, I think so. So she goes and
Ew.
Shout out to Testa who's watching us on a big screen TV. So she goes to ring me up, but every time, I'll explain it. Every time she passes me a bag, right? This is my hand grabbing the bag.
Get it, Rock? No, get it, Rock? I just vaped 3 times, and now I'm smoking Rock. Rock Reigns, he's in the Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Timmy boy! I knew you'd make it.
You are fucking off the rails. But every time she goes to pass me a bag, and I go to grab it, she literally grabs my finger and slides off, like really weird. And I was and I'm like, that's...
Was there friction? Was there friction? Like she meant to touch your fingers?
Yes. And
or
I would never, accuse anybody.
She was doing.
She was grabbing my fingers hard enough, and I would never accuse anybody of that. But I was laughing because on the way home, I was like,
"Honey, you can't milk these. You know that, right? Can I just have my fucking? Oh my god!" She's like, "Sorry, sir."
I'm laughing because on the way home,
milked you.
I was joking around, and I was like, I gotta go wash my hands. If I don't go wash my hands, I'm gonna go fucking catch Down syndrome. Which was a joke. It's a funny joke. But then I thought about in Red Dead Redemption 2. When your guy gets diagnosed with tuberculosis, he's sitting back in a chair like this, and the doctor's checking his tongue.
Which you kind of deserve right now for that joke.
Yeah. No. I trust me, I know. But the doctor's checking his fucking tongue, and he's like, "There's no way to tell you this. You got consumption. You got tuberculosis." And I thought how funny it would be in the 1800s. A dude touches a retarded girl, and he touches the retarded girl. He goes to the doctor's with a cold. He's like, I'm not feeling good. And he's coughing. The doctor just puts the tonsil press down. He looks, he's like, sir, I'm sorry. There's no way to tell you this, but you call it the Down syndrome. I think what's best for you now is to go home and play with some Legos, maybe eat a Snickers bar. But, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do.
God, I can't condone you, man. I can't condone you, man.
There's nothing I can do.
Oh, that's the shit.
You just need to
gotta keep to yourself, man.
You just gotta go home
that's a comedy special for one, dude.
You gotta go home and
bathroom.
You gotta go home and you gotta go find yourself some dry land. That's the only way you're gonna live for a little bit. And that's the end of Red Dead Redemption 2. He's on the mountain and he's coughing and his eyes are getting smaller and his facial features are getting smaller. And he's like, Dutch, you don't understand. I want Legos. No, it was fucked up, but I thought that the whole time I was like, "Damn, that's a really good ending." Red Dead Redemption 2.
No, it's not. No, don't make it worse with comedy. Don't make it legit with that's wrong. I'm not laughing.
Dutch, a retarded girl touched me. I know a retarded girl touched you, Arthur. Dutch, you don't understand. A retarded girl touched me. I know, but we need to get to Tahiti. All right, let's bring the fucking show back on the fucking. We got off the rails on that, but I have I got one more video for you.
Yeah.
That I think.
So let's move on to the next step.
Yeah,
we got some time.
No. I got one for you.
We don't need to fucking truncate. We just can't be making fun of the vulnerable. You bully ass fuck.
No. That's the thing is we can.
You own it.
We can. And I will own that because you should be able to make fun of everybody as long as you don't physically hurt them.
Oh yeah, I'm not racist. I'm an equal opportunity hater. Everybody goes. If it was up to me, I'm a Prince Philip fan. I wish I was a disease so I can crawl up everybody's ass and eat freely.
Oh, or
something. I'm Before
I start this,
dumb. What?
I got a voice message I have to hear real quick. Hold on. That's what I thought it was. That's what I thought it was. I'm gonna put it on the air. That's good.
Okay.
Honey. Why isn't it playing? How weird is that?
What do you need me to do? I'm
no,
drumming like
you,
Ron Bushy over here, like it's an end of an iron.
No.
It's like the end of an Iron Butterfly song.
No, Testa has us on his big screen, and then he did it at fucking. One of my favorite impressions he does is Jesse Ventura, and he does it got
us making he has us making fun of fucking Down syndrome, fucking people with developmental. I'm all over the place. I'm developmental disabilities.
Yeah, he's listening to the whole thing, man.
Great. Go ahead. I like Test. No, play it again. I didn't get to hear it. Test is awesome. He's funny as shit. He's one of the funniest dudes.
I used to avoid the potatoes so I didn't get the spud syndrome.
Yeah, we got to get him on air. He's a funny
next
he'll get us in all in trouble, but it'll be worth it. Test his criminality is like the mark of quality, though. Test is like a cat burglar. But
next week, if his computer's up,
yo, you gotta admit, I'm not just saying this. Yo, Joey Test is I'm sorry, he's a Test or whatever. He's one of the funniest fucking dudes I've ever met. He's one of the funniest dudes,
and then he's one of the best drummers ever too. Because I've seen him be funny and do impressions while he's playing drums. His drums are fantastic. One day I think we jammed, and I barely knew it at the time, but it was Injustice for All or Blackened. We did something, but I barely knew it, and he was just,
yeah.
He was looking at me like, you know it, right? And I was like, I don't know. I really don't know it.
Yeah. He's a busy dude. I mean, I've asked him to jam. I mean, we'll see. I've heard he's good.
He's fantastic.
Play, so I would be interested. I mean, and I'm doing music, but we won't talk about that today. I'm not going to promote myself, but yeah. No.
So James released a song called Snowdrop. And if you want to hear James's new song, it's on.
I did.
It's on YouTube. Just look up James Cashman Snowdrop. It sounds like U2. I will promote you. It sounds like U2 mixed with NXS. And it's one of those weird songs where it sounds both good in headphones, and it almost actually sounds better without the headphones because you get like this fucking volume swell that is fantastic. And I recommend everybody look it up. Not just saying that because he's my brother. He literally sent it to me while I was at work, and I listened to it twice. I listened to it once with headphones and then once without, and I found without headphones to be a way better song. Which is a very rare thing that it works for both things. But yeah, no, it was fantastic. You sound like Michael Hutchence, and it had a U2 guitar backing. So it sounded like, I think what Bono was trying to get in 95 or 96, but it also sounded like my In Excess, or what as I call him, In Excess, in 81 or 82. So it was a very fucking refreshing song to hear.
Was that like, that's like 85, that like, because it's like that's I think they did like Shuba I think early on. Like
I think they did.
I'm not really a big fan. I like Michael Hutchence, like early vibe. I don't like the pub rock shit, but like early In Excess is excellent stuff. They're good energy.
Yeah, I think the only person who hates him is Bob Geldof.
Yeah, well, Bob Geldof's not going to like my song then. I really did dial in Hutchence on this song, and it did come out good though. Even for like just being at home. This song took me 5 hours, but I was inspired. So I love this song. Honestly, it's my favorite. It's easily my best song. It's easily my favorite. I love listening to it, which I don't like, I don't really like listening to myself, but I really enjoy it. I love like that it's a time capsule for something. So it's an important song. It's a great song. So I really enjoy it. At the end of the day, as long as, the people.
I won't say it's your best because you have another song that you wrote probably about 20 years ago that I really enjoy. But it is one of your better songs. It was really well written. And again, I'm not just saying that because every time you've sent me something and you ask for a real opinion, I give you the fucking real opinion. So I think that was one of your better ones. Yeah, that's
why I bring it to you, because you and Sean won't bullshit me. Yeah.
No, because I don't want you to go out there and be like, oh, I wrote this song. And I don't want you to look like a fool. But that was a good fucking song.
Yeah,
that was a really good fucking song.
Thank you. Yeah, I love it. I'm happy. It's 2.5 minutes long too, and it's got so much stuff.
Dude, sometimes when you're short inspired, is sweet.
I'm at the point where it's my best guitar work. It's like super. It's at the point where like I'm not even like, wow, I feel fairly great, but I'm like, this is me. Being sober, man. And just getting my head together. Like my playing's gotten so much better. And then when you're inspired to just write, it's just incredible. So yeah, Snowdrop's like, that's my favorite song so far. It's my favorite. It's my best technically. It's my favorite riff. I've had that riff for so long. It's the only thing that wasn't original. That riff I showed you years ago, but I can never take care of myself to get it done, and I can never do justice by it. And now I can. I love that song. So even if people love it, that's great. If they don't, I love that song. It's my favorite. So I'm happy when I can do that. I'm very humbled by it too. So very thankful.
Yeah, I think that's one of your better songs. I want to see if I can find that real quick so I can put the link in the chat.
The link in the dink. Yeah, I just don't like to self-promote too much. But I feel good about this song. I don't want to turn my back on explaining it because it's a very important. It has like a lot of meaning to me. That song. It's fun. You know, if you listen to it, it's fun. You know, but there's a lot of shit to it. There's a lot of stuff in there. So, and I think it's my best vocal work, even though I was just sitting here just recording and it took me 5 hours. So again, thank you. I appreciate the little plug. But
yeah, no, I wanted to plug it because I mean we're on the topic, so I'm gonna put it in the YouTube chat. Actually, you know what? Now that we're on it, I'm also gonna put it in our title cards too.
You know what's crazy about that song too is like the other thing is like a lot of my songs, like I do write about some dirty topics a lot. I don't know why, especially this last album because I was going through a lot of shit. It's like random stories, but like this one's actually happy. Like the last two songs I've done, I'm not like afraid to admit that I'm happy, even though like I'm just here doing my thing. Like it's not like I'm out and about. I stay home. I don't hang out with anybody. I see you on the video chat. I literally don't have anybody here. Like I never.
Well, I think you and
I'm not just saying that. Like it's not even embarrassing. I just don't keep friends. I don't hang out with anybody.
Yeah, I'm not a good friend at all.
It's much. I think it's good.
I'm really not a good friend. I've said that all the time.
I'm not fun.
Nah. I'm not. It's not that I'm opinionated.
Movies.
Like
I'll mock your music.
Nah, I don't do that, man. I don't. If somebody wants to show me something, like recently, I recently just found out actually as of today because somebody recommended it. I don't like Bruno Mars, but Bruno Mars came out with an album called Silk Something All Night or something like that. It's him and somebody else, but they did a 70s Motown album, and it's amazing. The whole album's amazing from start to finish. And I hate Bruno Mars.
Yeah, but
I'm not a good friend because I will not.
Instead of listening to Bruno Mars, listen to Cameo instead. Trade Bruno Mars for Cameo, and you'll feel better as a human being. I'm serious. Pick up a random like 1978 Cameo album before they went to like word up. Like get some Cameo.
I like Cameo.
Is amazing, man. I don't need Bruno Mars. That's all he's doing is doing what they used to do. Cameo is the shit.
Yeah, but you know what? But you know what? But you know what? That's where it's cool though, because nobody else is doing that. And now you have this guy coming along. He's 37 years old, and he's releasing a song that should be something of 50 years old. You know what? When we get off this podcast, I'm gonna send you. I think you could do something called like a listening party. I don't know. I'll send you a song that we could both listen to together. Ooh, I'm telling you that it is that fantastic. But we literally, but I'm not a good. I'm not a good friend because I don't keep in contact. My issue is I don't keep in contact. I keep in contact with like John Fernandez, Vinny.
You do because
you're different. You and I talk.
Pursue that one. You try. No, not me. But you tried to help that one friend.
Dan. We've talked about him before. Dan. I tried to help Dan.
I know. We're not going to go back into that. I'm making that as a reference. I don't want to.
No. I know. But like,
you are a good friend. You just. But John's great. Like and you're good with John, but John's got his own life. It's not like John's like trying to look for you. It's not like he's messaging me like, have you heard from Connor? Like it's not. No. You live your own life. You have, first of all, you're in the military. You have a job and you're married. So it's like you got shit to do, man. I don't have much. I mean, I have my kids, but they don't live with me now. I'm divorced, so I got more time than you. I just choose to do it by myself. I stay here myself and just record.
I have a very small
walking.
I have a very small group of friends. So like I made two friends
like
through,
this small?
Probably. I made like 3 friends through John Fernandez, Brandon, Amos, and then John's fiance, Jillian. And they're cool and I keep in contact with them and stuff like that. We have a group chat, we talk all the time.
Yeah.
But like my other friends that I grew up with, I'm just not like I just literally called. I got a call from Vinny.
And John's good too, because John's like
great.
Not to say anything like personal, but like John seems to be really happy too with this situation.
He's the happiest I've ever seen. They seem to be good for each other,
and that's not something. Yeah, I've never seen John happy like that. Like he seems like legitimately happy, which is good. So
he's really happy, which
wish
is
them
great.
The best. They're good people.
But like you know, friends like Vinny, I just got a call from Vinny 2 weeks ago. or 3 weeks ago
Really?
now. And he
Really?
hit me up because he was like,
Yeah.
"Hey, like we don't talk anymore." And I felt bad, and I was like, "Oh shit, like you're right, we do not talk." But that's my fault, man. I get super sucked in. I'm sorry, I'm trying to grab my phone.
Well,
I get super sucked into myself.
You also moved out of Mastic Beach and started another life. It's not like you just don't like Vinny. Vinny's okay. I mean, he grew up in the neighborhood. I've known Vinny
since he was
and his
9 years old. I think
his stepdad's always been cool.
His stepdad's
really cool
one of the
guy.
great's guys I've ever
He's
met.
really
in my
cool. His
entire life.
stepdad's a great guy.
He's one of the greatest people I've ever met in my entire life.
His stepdad is we won't say his name because
I literally
Vinny's stepdad he's a great guy.
He's fantastic, but I literally keep in touch with here's a small list of people. I keep in touch with Joey Testa because we were talking. He's fine with that. John, Brandon,
Testarossa, baby. I like to take that for a spin.
I took him for a spin. Jillian.
You just have this. You're like Aaron. Then there's Beatrice down at the pool hall. I still talk to her. Then there's Mildred, of course, and then Mabel with the big mouth. But I need my gossip.
Yeah.
Then these are coupons.
But those are the people. Those are the fucking people I talk to. But I think I've derailed this way more than I wanted to, and I wanted to get on this video because I wanted to know what you thought about this, because I know we don't live in the same state. We don't live in this state. However, if there was a dude I would want to be president,
we came from this. But we
go on.
Oh, I don't want any presidents. Can we have a dictator?
No,
I am a dictator.
No, hold on. So if there's one dude I'd want to be president,
I got my motorcycle jacket.
If there's one dude I'd want to be president, it would be Ron DeSantis.
Is it Ron? Are you going to show me? Wow, I don't want to see Ron DeSantis. Like, it's Friday night and the moon is bright. I'm going to have some fun.
We started with this. We started this. We are
Ron DeSantis.
We are ending this. We're not watching Teen Angel. We're just going to
I know you want to do politics.
We're going to watch this. Just tell me what you think.
Your administration is looking
into it's fair enough.
Banning China from buying farmland, but also just any Florida property.
So my view on our economy is in Florida is, we don't want to have holdings by hostile nations. And so if you look at the Chinese Communist Party, they've been very active throughout the Western Hemisphere in gobbling up land and investing in different things. And when they have interests that are opposed to ours, and you see how they've wielded their authority, and especially with President Xi, who's taken a much more Marxist-Leninist turn since he's been ruling China, that is not in the best interest of Florida to have the Chinese Communist Party owning farmland, owning land close to military bases. But, my view is, and I think there's a broad agreement in those two, but my view is, okay, yeah, no farmland, but why would you want them buying residential developments or things like that? I don't want them owning subdivisions and things like that. I think that the issue is just going to be, I think people agree with that. The issue is going to be, yeah, obviously, if someone comes in and buys, it's not the CCP that's signing that. These are holding companies and all that. So you got to structure it in a way that will affect.
All right. But yeah, this land was our land. It'll be their land because we are stupid, dude. This guy's just talking the truth. But yeah, dude, we should not have hostile nations. That's like, imagine some guy who just fucking hates you at work, and he's like, "Hey, I'm thinking about buying a house next door, bitch." And you're like, "I will help you. I will fucking help you buy that house. In fact, I will put down the first fucking down payment." Would you do that? That's what the United States does. And you say, "Well, no, James, that's pretty fucking stupid." I'm like, that's the United States, everybody. I proclaim my love for, seriously, I'm a man without a country. Seriously, man. Yeah, I'm not anti-American to the point where like I'm destructive, but like I just want to stay out of it. I don't want anything to do with it. And if I could leave, oh my God, I'd be shoving off to fucking somewhere far from Buffalo. Boo, 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 boo. Fuck this shit. When Stefani says she's Japanese,
we're going
Japanese.
We're going into that next.
So.
That is the next thing we're going into.
What's up with Gwen? First she was black. You're really loud. She was doing like reggae. She thought she was like she thought she was like a reggae princess. She was like the new UB40, like Rick Astley singing some
Yeah, we're going to that next.
Some sweet
that's on the docket next.
She's so grotesque. Docking? How long does it take to break the spell? Yeah, dude, straight to the top, tooth and nail. That's Docking, right? Oh yeah, because that's George Lynch. I'm doing this like as if like I'm like making something happen.
Institutes across the country.
Oh, are we still doing this?
Bring
Yeah.
propaganda
Yeah, we are.
into our universities, as if our universities don't have enough problems already. So you do that. And,
All right.
and so I think
Randolph
that's
did play for the
something
Brewers.
That's been very good. We've also done things to
Sorry.
limit their ability to fund research in our universities. I think we're going to go even further than that. The legislature only went so far a couple years ago. I think there's an appetite to do even more because their influence in our society has been very insidious. If you look, very powerful in entertainment. They're very powerful in finance. I mean, you will have some of these Disney, they will change things to be able to placate the CCP. Wall Street will bend to placate the CCP. But it's a larger issue, and we're just one. Yes, we are pretty big fish now. I mean, I think we have the 13th or 14th biggest economy in the world if we were our own.
You heard that, right? What he said?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See this? Wow, that's a coincidence because I wonder what his handwriting looks like. Hey, Dean, what does your autograph look like? Here, James. That came in today. Dean Palmer, little autograph. Yeah, Dean Palmer, just pull him from a pack. Oh, what does his autograph look like? Okay, that's how good I am at useless shit. Yeah, we are a pretty shitty economy, dude. Gold's trading at $1,900 an ounce now. Oh,
you didn't hear what he said.
Dean Palmer, though.
You didn't hear what he said.
No, I didn't. I was looking
talking.
At
yes,
Dean
I know
Palmer.
you were. He was talking about
Dean Palmer.
he was talking about the Florida economy.
Will bend to placate.
If you say his name once, I will not bring him up again.
Dean Palmer.
Dean Palmer.
That's fine, but listen to what he says about the Florida economy.
That made my night. I know. That made my night. Dean.
CCP. Wall Street will bend to placate the CCP. But it's a larger issue, and we're just one. Yes, we are pretty big fish now. I mean, I think we have the 13th or 14th biggest economy in the world if we were our own country in Florida.
Dude, that's crazy. Florida is the 13th or 14th biggest economy in the fucking world, man. It's pretty good, man.
That's why everybody's moving to Florida. Everybody's moving to Florida, baby.
Yeah, but my issue with that, and I want to move to
Land
Florida
of the
too.
free.
I really do. I want to move to Florida, but I won't. But my issue with that is you have all these. Yeah, well, I would move there in a heartbeat. I just don't because Pennsylvania is the middle ground for between Giselle's family being in other states and then you guys. So I won't move to Florida because it's an easy drive to go back to New York. It's 2.5 hours. But Florida is fantastic.
You do know that I've been thinking of moving to St. Louis. Like I've been really looking at it more and more. I want to get the fuck away from all like the points of interest. I think
only
St. Louis
if
is
you
so
buy a
boring
fitted fucking hat.
And I want to be like, wait, what?
Buy a fitted hat and you can go to St. Louis. Wait, what's St. Louis? Because there's two of them. Isn't there two? There's Kansas. And then,
I'll go to
Missouri.
Yeah, but I obviously there's one. Yeah, because they're like right there. Like, yeah, but I would go on the side with the Cardinals because I have a little soft spot for the Cardinals. In fact, do I have any Cardinal cards in this pack?
Was that because of Mark McGwire's 1998 battle against Sammy Sosa?
Oh, hey, look, Rob Malakote. Yeah, I don't have any Cardinals in here, but you get my idea, right? Braves, come on, White Sox, Ozzie Guillen. Oh, I like Ozzie. You see yellow people and spit on them. He's so cool. Ozzie Guillen. Oh, yeah. Brings back memories. Yo, dude, you remember Winnie Cooper? Check it out. Yeah. Danica McKellar autograph. I thought it would be funny to say, oh, this bidding should go to $41 and like drive it up on people. And I ended up winning it like an idiot because I already have a copy of it up there. So if anybody needs Winnie Cooper's autograph, Testa, I'm looking at you, buddy. Winnie Cooper. He's like, shut up, dude.
You're an
Shut
ass.
up, Ted.
Let's get through this so we can go.
Winnie Cooper. Shut up, Ted.
Let's get through this so we can go back to
Ron
your.
DeSantis still talking about how great Florida is.
It's fucking great.
Way too intertwined with China economically, and it hurts us. It hurts our economic vitality. Needed all these supplies. I think like 100% of it was made in China. Why would you want a hostile nation to rely on a hostile nation for things that are integral for our quality of life and security? Of course, you wouldn't want to do that. But this has been going on for many, many decades. So disentangling from China I think is something that's very, very significant going forward. And, you're. And you're not going to see people acknowledging, they do this thing in Davos. They're doing it next.
There we go.
week.
That's
All
why
these
this is
elites
why I
come
pulled
in,
this up.
The World Economic.
This is why I pulled this up. So it wasn't about the first part. Like the first part, it's great. He's making great points, but listen to that part.
See people acknowledging, they do this thing in Davos. They're doing it next week. All these elites come in, the World Economic Forum, and basically, their vision is they run everything, and everybody else is just like a serf, like a peasant. They say they're going after energy, ESG, all these other things. And you see the Biden administration wants to nix gas stoves. Are you kidding me? Like I want gas stoves. I mean, imagine how many people had the hurricane come through, didn't have power right away, but were able to turn on some. So you cannot go down this road, but that's exactly what they want to do. And it's really weakening Western society, Western values, but underlying a lot of that is the CCP. Those people are there, they're elites, but Xi is really kind of the puppet behind the curtain on a lot of this stuff. So very, very problematic, I think, in the direction they want to go. Davos, those policies are dead on arrival in the state of Florida.
Tits, man. Fucking tits. He just wants to stop that shit. That's awesome. That's great, especially because the World Economic Forum should be fucking disbanded. Same thing with the fucking World Health Organization. That shit is fucking bullshit. It's fucking awesome. And I hope he becomes president.
You know who that is, right? Look at his rookie card.
No, I don't know who that is.
You know who that is? No. 1972. Bubba Smith, bro. Hightower from Police Academy. That's his football rookie card. $1. I know. It's just more interesting than gas stoves and Ron DeSantis putting his head in it.
You're an ass. So the next story.
I know.
You're such a fucking douche. The next story is something that you sent. Ooh.
Oh, I love you. Oh, I did. I found a news tie. I found something juicy. Let's get on it.
Wait, hold on.
Let me ruin whatever career I would have right now. If we dig into Gwen Stefani, the titles, she's a water retard, isn't she?
Wait,
you're gonna be king because you got a sword from a water retard.
Hold on, keep talking. I got a drop frame thing. Hold on, give me a second.
Keep on talking. Your words are sounding so smooth. Why don't you say you just won't cut me loose? Yeah, Jolene Turner, man. Rainbow, Richie Blackmore. 1983's Bent Out of Shape, man. That's is that Desperate Heart? Oh man, why can't I think of it? Well, you know what? Just listen to all the tracks. And he does an electric version of The Snowman, which is a great cartoon from the UK. It's very Christmassy.
Wow, we are dropping frames, and I cannot figure out why.
What?
We're dropping frames. I can't.
We're dropping frames.
Frames, yeah. Trying to get rid of shit.
Should I just?
Hold on.
I'm gonna freeze frame.
No, you're fine. I'm trying to figure out why we're dropping frames so bad. Holy shit. Wait. Cool. Thanks, fucking, Why is OBS being such a piece of shit?
What happened?
We've dropped frames completely. Yeah, there's parts of the episode that
you're either talking about an out-of-body experience or the Order of the British Empire. I think. OBE.
No, we've dropped a lot of frames.
Obla D? Like we're dropping them now, or like what do you mean?
Listen, the past 5 minutes we've been dropping.
Please break this down for
point.
Grandpa, will you?
All right, we've been dropping frames for 5 minutes, and it's basically streaming and holding itself, but it's very, very, very bad. I'm trying to close everything out I can. This sucks. God damn it, dude.
Wow. But it's only the last 5 minutes. I mean, there's other shit. You gotta check and see if the rest of the episode's good. How's the audio though? Is the audio?
Fun. It's fantastic.
Is the audio?
You know what?
Is the audio good?
Yeah. You know what? Fuck it.
Hold on, don't.
We've done an hour.
All right, listen,
We're
Benedict Arnold, don't fucking cross the other side and give up.
Whoa! Don't call me Benedict Arnold. you
Listen,
faggot.
is the audio okay?
No, we're good. The audio
all right,
is
Dirk
good.
Benedict, is that better?
Dirk Benedict. I
Dirk
would like
Benedict,
that better.
All right, your face from
No.
A-Team.
We're fine on that end, but
Yeah.
our stream is barely streaming, so I don't know what's going. Yeah. We're
Can they
cutting
hear
out.
us?
We're cutting out a lot of frames. We've dropped.
They can still hear us.
Yeah. But we've dropped
I don't know,
20,000
Connor.
frames.
You're
in
not
the past
explaining
minute.
anything to me.
All right, so
Okay, good. I don't know any of that shit.
so
Are
our
the
stream.
is the audience still getting clear audio? Can they hear
No,
what I'm saying?
they can
clearly?
they can
Answer my
hear it.
question.
They can hear it, but
No.
they can't see us.
Okay, good. Then that's what matters. Because if it lags, just shit happens. We're poor, and we live in the new Soviet Union. So the Soviet onion, as I'd like to call it.
Keep talking. Let me look
cares?
this up. Let me see
How
why
is
this
is
doing
it
this.
getting better? Okay,
It
I am
was for a
talking.
couple seconds.
I
but
can't bring up. People probably have no idea what I was just doing because of the lagging. Well, is this all fucked up?
It might be. I'm about to look it up.
Look up what? About
How,
Malfoy? What happened to Malfoy? What the fuck is Is that Harry Potter? Did I just make a Harry Potter reference? Did I just have like a Freudian Harry Potter slip? Is Malfoy? Is that who? What am I just saying? Help
Malfoy
me.
is a Harry Potter reference. Fuck.
Okay. All right. So I feel worse. So, but at least I can confirm it. He is sick. We've confirmed it. Oh, that gives me great comfort. So that means I'll die soon?
Arthur.
Yes, Archibald, you will die
Arthur,
soon.
you have
Oh,
a cute
splendid.
liver.
Will you bury me on the hill when nobody visits? We'll bury you on the hill when nobody visits and bury you upside down. Oh, I love it here in London.
Yeah, so I just
Go
got
ahead.
confirmation. Our frames are down, but our audio is fine. So let's just end this. I will call you afterwards. There's no point in going on
Okay.
if nobody can see anything.
I got things to do. I will talk to you in a little bit.
You want me to call
I
you,
gotta
or
make some
you're-
calls and stuff.
or you're
so
gonna
I'll
call
talk to
me
you in a little
later?
bit.
All right.
I can't
Everybody,
hear you, Jerky.
unfortunately, the frame dropped. So that was this episode of Culture Vulture. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I'm Connor.
At least I didn't bomb technology. I do. Everybody have a pleasant weekend, and we'll see you guys again soon, hopefully, if the Chinese don't come and buy my house.